Hi guys and welcome to Foundation. I'm Rhythm32. So this is a game I've had my own for a little while. This is a city building resource management with a focus on kind of organic design. So there's no like grid placement down in. You're going to design the city yourself by doing that. So it's resource management in this as well. As you can see, we've got little stone nodes, we've got trees, we've got these berries here, which we're going to start with. Now I've played maybe 2-3 hours of this game just to sort of get familiar with it. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump in. There is a little bit of a tutorial that we're going to have to go through, but once we've played that, then it's plain sailing. So what I would quite like to do is be able to spread out through these islands, lots of little island hop and see how that works. I'm just sort of having a little scope now. I haven't played on this map before. This is for the Flavia. I did it on different maps purposely. I'm wondering, do we want to start over here? I don't think that's... I want to start on an island, I feel like. It's possibly over here would be the one. Yeah, okay, so we're going to come here. There we go. So we're going to select this bit of land. With time on. We select it? We did, yeah. We can see quests popping up in the left-hand corner, and that's going to guide us through this. So we have got lots of different options on the bar. We've got sort of these are development zones where we can dedicate what people do. This is our buildings menu. We've then got walls, this like research, then that's our military and territory purchasing, which is here, budget, and then some trade as well over there. But let's crack on, and as we open up these things, they will become a bit more relevant. So I'm thinking we can have some houses kind of pushed down this way. Yeah, and then we can have a bit more industry over here. So we put the centre probably up there. I think that'll be worth it. Okay. So now what's it want us to do? So we've got an extraction zone available. Okay. So let's have a little look here. So this will show us, this is what we can pay on so that we can get to harvesting our resources. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So I want to get rid of, probably going to try and get rid of most of the trees in here. This we're going to want a bit more as a city, town sort of location. And then once we get this built up, we can move them elsewhere is my thoughts, but we shall see. We want to get a lumber camp placed in. Now this red circle affects desirability for your citizens, so I'm going to sneak these guys probably over here just because we're going to need to get some houses in here eventually. It does mean there is quite a lot of walking, but I think we can live with that for the short term. I'm also, once we get this put down, let's turn up the speed so we can get that built. We also, down on the bottom left hand corner here, we can assign jobs to our villagers, so we're going to give ourselves 2 builders. Here we have, this is a list of all the workplaces we've got. What have we got here? This shows us desirability. Okay, residential. You can see there how that red circle has made this reasonably undesirable. Vitality was, that's kind of where we could put farms down, I would guess. Iron ore over there, lovely. That's where we can do iron mining. I haven't even got to that stage yet, so I don't know how that's gonna come in. We just kind of want, yeah. We will, no, don't. How do we close that down? This button. There we go. Okay. I don't want that on anymore though. So I guess I have to unselect you. Yeah, that's correct. Cool. What else have we got here? That shows us the zones that we're mining. Yep, always display zoning areas. Okay. And then we've got auto display territory. Okay, so we can turn that off. Right. I didn't like that big square, but we now know we can have that turned off, which is great. Right, so we've got the wood mill up and running while we've been poking around there. We want to get ourselves a woodcutter. Yep, he's found his job. Lovely. We've completed that first quest. So what's the next quest? So it wants us to produce some berries, which is going to be with the gathering hut. And what's quite cool about these buildings is they're not like a uniform shape. So what we can do, I wonder if we do... I'm trying to think how we want to line this up. I'm going to go with something like that. And as the villagers walk, as you can see here, they're going to start to make their own paths and roads, which would be really, really cool way. You can kind of use them to work off. That's what I think I'm going to try and do, at least. We also know we're going to want a stonecutter camp, and I want to do a similar thing here. We can't build out there, but I want to try and leave this area we want our residents in. So I'm going to try and have a majority of our building vehicles, building, construction, resource gathering industry as far as away from that initially as possible. And you're going to be up and done pretty quickly. Lovely. So you're up. So we're going to assign a villager onto here. So we've got some gathering being done now. Sweet. So what's the next part of the cage? Right. Forage could not... Oh, yeah. We need to paint our resource, don't we? Cool. Let's make you nice and small. There we go. Maybe a little bit bigger. There we are. We're going to do the same on our rocks here. So our stone cutters will get in there and get on these straight away. There we go. Lovely. So, is the gathering hut complete? So it wants us to build a granary. So this is where we're going to ship a lot of our resources in. So, thinking the granary could probably go over here. That should be fine. So look at the granary, look at the shape of this. Is quite a big building. Control and mouse drag to do that. So we're probably going to put this somewhere like here. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work quite good. And it does mean people are, you know, they are walking around a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. We have got somebody in you gathering that, and you're going to be building this. Yep, did we get a stone cutter? We haven't. Let's get ourselves a stone cutter. Then we'll get our stone going in. Building quite quickly, which is nice. We're probably going to start to run low on resources. But maybe we could up the ante on the stone cutting a little bit. There we go. Get 2 people on it. We've got 2 builders going. Already got a nice little road coming out here. Probably change once we get a transport road and they're going to cut a path across there. That should be fine. It's coming on quite quickly. I do like the models here, like of them all working. I really like it. I think it's a lovely design. Crack on here. And even the grass just blowing in the wind, making me feel like I'm moving. That is really cool. You see the path getting better and better. I wonder if this turns to stone eventually. That would be really cool if you could make that happen. So the rook going over to the granary. That's nearly constructed now, so we're just waiting on a bit more food. So what's the quest wants us to do? So build the granary, assign a new transporter, and then assign the berries to the granary. Okay, well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. That is nice and good. Wood cutting camp. It's nice and out of the way, so we should be able to get a decent amount of houses in here. We're probably going to end up, hopefully they won't knock down too many trees, but we'll give them a nice little riverfront view, I guess is the word I'm trying to say there, which should be quite nice. So come on then, let's get this granary finished. There we go. Right, so slot 1 we want berries and we want to get ourselves a transporter. So there we go. We're getting cash for this. Brilliant. So now what it wants us to do, it wants us to place a well. There's the well. So I want to place the well over here. You see that green circle? That means it's going to have a positive effect on our houses. And I think we could probably get you... We are going to destroy a few trees here into there, like so. Then we want to get our market up. This is a different menu over here. In there, we have a market menu like so. And this is something else that I really like about this game. Is what you can do is, if I just place our market stall in, let's say here. Bring you quite close to our town centre. We may end up making this bigger. But it's like modular building as well, so I could snap on one of these little blue tents or another tent. I could put in some signs. There's some decorations to be put in as well. What's it cost to build these? Planks. We're not making planks yet. That's quite cool, but for the moment we just need to get ourselves established. So once we've got this going a bit more, what we can do is then make ourselves a nice decorative market and things will start to look really cool there. So we're building a market and a well. How's our well doing? Is our well up and going already? Pretty much. Just waiting on stone. I feel like stone's going to be a bit of a... We're going to add another person to it. It's going to... Oh, we can get more? No, we might be out of jobless people. That's going to be a bit of a bottleneck at the moment. We've got plenty of wood. That is good as well. It's a log cupper's camp. So what we can do is we can focus more of an industry out here, maybe? That's an option. Just trying to think. We've got plenty of trees. We are at the edge of the map in that direction. We've got loads that way, yeah. So I'm going to focus industry over here, and we may push in this way for a bit of food, or we could even have food on different islands. I wonder how fertile these are. Probably not very fertile. That's going to be good. So how are we getting along, people? Doing very well. And we tell them to cut down trees which aren't in our tiles. So the market's ready. Okay, so what we want to do is we want them to have berries on it. And then we want to assign a worker. We can't do. Have we got any unemployed? We do not. So we're going to steal one of the stone cutters and we're going to tell you to be a market tender. There we go. Awesome. That's given us some more gold. So what's going to happen at the market, I like this, if we get the guy come over, is we will sell this food to our villagers. This is going to make us a nice little income. We can see everyone walking around. I like that they're walking around this. So our next quest is we need to raise our happiness to maximise our immigration probability. Okay, cool. We're working towards that now. I also know that we should probably get ourselves set up a sawmill. And I want to build it. We're going to build this on this side of the... We're going to place it just down here. Now, it is a bit out of the way. I do know that. But... No. This way. There we go. I'm fighting the curve. There we are. Place it down here, just because we're going to be chopping a lot of these trees down, and it's close to the camp, is my thought process. And then we've got rid of these trees. Probably get a warehouse or something in there if we need to. I don't think we need a stonemason's hut quite yet, so that's fine. We won't do that. But we're just waiting for our villagers to get happy enough. You can see that there as the market trader came in. Who is the market trader? Is it you? There we go. Like that, you see, I love the little animations they do on here, like waving around and shouting out. You going to shout? No. I really like that. Oh, okay, so we've got that, and we've now triggered the, what's that saying, the immigration wave. Awesome, so we've got one person passing by. Lovely. Did that? No, it didn't quite yet. Got no quest. I guess we're just waiting for that person to come join us. We can go straight into our woodcutting lodge, which would be great. And then it should be nice. We are quite spread out at the moment, but it will quite quickly fill up, I imagine. Granary here. We're just holding those. Decent. It's lovely. Then, how are we doing, people? Are you our new person? You are not. You're a market tender. No quests at the moment. Where is our new person coming from? You see them anywhere? How are they going to get to us? Do not know. We have no quests currently waiting. Okay. No quests? Have we done something to block the quests? Probably not. We may just be waiting for our new villager to arrive. I think that's what it is. We can watch these guys work. See how they get along here. Just, oh, here they come in the distance there, look. That's going to be where our trade comes. This should trigger, yep. Awesome. We've now got a residential site. House, rustic chores and Lord's Manor available. We say here, the kingdom recognises your effort in establishing your settlement. But I am your humble servant. What's given me? +4 military, +4 something. We'll give you promote your first newcomer's quest. Unlock the warehouse from the Lord Estate Animal. Okay. So if we go into our estate manager here, it says we can unlock the warehouse. Can't, because we need 10 newcomers to do that. Okay. Interesting. So what this is going to show us now, I'm just going to turn... Okay, we don't have much room back there, so we're going to just like that. So what it's asking us now to... You have a new quest. Okay. We need to build a Lord Manors. A Lord Manor? A Lord's Manor. Before we do that, I want to put down some residential area. You see, the light green is kind of where they want to be. So we're going to put them right out here is where we want people to come and live for the moment. Quite close to the market, so they should be reasonably happy. We can increase desirability at this end of the world. You can see they're already building their houses, so they're going to crack on with those. Now while they give themselves some nice little homes, what we should do is we want to get our Lord's Manor. Now where can we build this? I think we're probably going to do a little temporary one. It should be near the marketplace, I feel. If we go into the monuments, is it Monuments Lord's Manor? This gives another example of a court, wooden extension of the building that of different options you can do. Wow, that's quite big. So we want to have this, I guess, over here. We're not going to do too much decoration this one because I just want to get the village up and running. We are going to add a couple of extra outbuildings on it so that we can just make sure we can do some other things later until we need to. So it's just going to be that. It requires 29 stone and a load of planks. Okay. We'll start that production. This also has a positive desirability onto it. Wow. We have got these houses up quickly. Have we got someone on the planks? No. Let's assign a carpenter. And that's going to help build that as well. Did we in position to unlock the warehouse? Let's have a look here. I'm hoping... No. We probably need a few more people to come in. Yeah. locked, so I need 10. Is that 15? No, it's 10 newcomers. I don't know why I couldn't see that there. But we'll get a few more people join us, and then we're in a position to do that. So we've got these houses up pretty quickly, and I like how they just, you know, they're not all in the same position. They've spread out a little bit. That does give you like a very much like a village feel. And these houses will upgrade as well. You can see here, desirability low, authorise upgrade. This is a level 1 house. I don't know what level they go up to, so it'll be quite interesting to see how this develops over time. I guess you could be quite strict with how you want people to build, but I kind of like this sort of spaced out building style at the moment. It may change later when we're trying to progress a bit further. So how are we going with the Lord's Manor? So we're getting on with this. Lovely parts. See here, these are all the different parts that we can build. And we see here we've got planks coming in. Yep, so we're just waiting for builders, but we don't actually have... Oh, we've had another person join us. What are we at now? So we're at 9. So one more person will be able to get a warehouse up. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, you're a carpenter. When we get this new person, might be wise to put them... Can we just sign in? Not there. Put them into a woodcutter and just try and get our construction materials up and going. Is what I'm thinking at the moment. When they arrive, we'll get that on the go. But what we can do, we can just have a little business in town. This is the village centre. I like the idea of building the market around this, but I imagine probably going to need lots of different markets to start to expand in the game. What have we got over here? Lovely. I like how it blurs in the distance to just see them working around. Where is this person? Must be coming quite far away. Can we see them in the distance? No. What's going on here? Is that fish? Oh, wow. I have never noticed this before. I like that. So there's definitely fishing in the game then. That's cool. I wonder if they need to be... We'll find that out when we get to the stage where we can build some fisheries. If we need to build on those areas or if we can just venture out and see what's going on. Have we got anybody that hasn't got a job now? He's still not here. Okay. Well, I guess they get here when they get here. How's the manor's house doing? We are making good progress with that. There's just planks kind of holding us back at the moment. What I might do once this is up and going is we could probably take someone off stone cutting, would we? Should we? Have we got all the stone that we need here? Yeah, we do. Let's move someone from stone cutting. We're going to send you over to be a woodcutter. Off you go. Which should help. So now we've got someone over here. Have you found where you're going yet? What's your... Okay, yeah, you found it. And then we've got an unemployed person here, and you can be a carpenter. And hopefully we should see that just speed up the construction of our house here, which should be really good. Should be really good indeed. So, how are we doing with the estate? I think we're just waiting on... Yeah, we're just waiting on planks, but we're getting on with this quite nicely, which is good. And I want to get the warehouse up and going. You see we cleared a nice little space here. What we can do is we can use this area get through the rest of the trees. My thought process is we've got a little stone cutters up here, so we can get a little warehouse going and use this as sort of the start of an industry area for us. We are going to want to expand our territory when we can, but hopefully we can just work our way through this forest, and we're probably going to need a bridge as well. There's more food here too, which is awesome. But looking quite good. I wonder if we could get... No, you're not going to want to put farms in there. More fish over here. Just thinking where we can do other aspects that we want. I guess we can branch out, and I just want to try and have this as a town and houses. That's my plan at the moment, and we probably even get some walls on it if we can. That'd be awesome. I'm saying walls because I saw this build walls one here, and it's unlocked. I've got lots of ideas. It's just if we're going to be able to do it. And there's a forest camp, so we can continuously cut wood too. Are you jobless? You're not jobless. You're a carpenter. So nearly built. We've got one last section to be built, and they're in the process of doing that now. Awesome. So how are we doing? We've got that done. Brilliant. Sign the Great Hall. So we want a Great Hall could be signed to the core. Great Hall of it. And we're going to do a treasury as well, just so we can hold a bit more cash. You can see we're getting quite close to our limit here. That's all we're going to do for the moment. We do have an extra room if we need it. So that is good. So as it stands, we are in week 4, day 2. That was perfect standing. So we should be able to promote a villager at the end of the month, and we might be able to build this warehouse now. Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay, so while we're waiting for the month to go by, let's get ourselves a little warehouse set up over here. Warehouse, there you go. And you see the desirability that I don't want to remove too many of these trees if we can afford it. I'm going to try and sneak it in there. There we go. So it's not too close. I'm using this road here as a barrier for how we're going to, the word I'm trying to say, set a boundary for where we want the residential area to be. That was the word. Let's close this down. What we're saying over here, you have now a new quest. Unlock a trade route to get free tools. Oh, to get tools and a free territory. Lovely. Trades. What do we need? We need 20 planks to get you. Okay, we've got 5, so we're going to be waiting on those for a little little moment, but we are building something that required planks here. Oh, we've got 2 more people who decided to join us. Lovely. That's going to help with our production. How's food doing? Seems to be doing okay at the moment. Would probably be wise to put one of them on food when they get here, and maybe another one on stone. Try and keep our production up and going. Well, we're going to need one on the warehouse as well. Okay, we're getting through. Are you guys are all, oh, you're unemployed, so we want you onto stone cutter. Yep, and you're unemployed. So we're going to hold this person here because we're going to use those in the. Oh, we want to put someone on food, don't we? Okay, we'll put you on food. Probably pull the other person back from... Well, we're doing okay for food. It's not going down, but how's our storage doing? Yeah, we've got 3 in storage, so we probably do want to get another person on there. Okay, so we've now constructed the warehouse. Awesome. So at the end of the month, what we get to do is we get to promote our citizens to serfs. I think there's commoners. I'm going to promote a few of them. There we go. So if we have a look in our research tree, before we do that, Forest Camp is now available. New zone reforestation is available. The Splendid Village has unlocked a new tier of unlockables. Awesome. Completed the quest. So your army is growing stronger. We offer you some more challenging missions from now on. Okay. Sounds interesting. So if we look in our estate manager, you can see here serfs, commoners, and citizens are the 3 types. So we could unlock some of this military stuff here. I don't want to do that quite yet. I'd like to get the town a little bit more established, so we can build a few more of these things. So we need 15 serfs for our tailors. But before we go into military, I want us to have a little bit of a town. We just get some more people. We have got an unemployed person. Awesome. So we're going to set up this trade route. Where should we put you into this warehouse here? There we go. Assign a worker. We've got Robin over here in the warehouse. We want to have planks. We're going to keep some wood as well. We'll keep stone for the moment, and then we want to have tools. How are we doing for our planks? We're struggling. We don't have enough to actually... Oh, we've got 21. Brilliant. Okay, well that just changed instantly. We want to set up a trade route. We're now trading here. We've got our neighbouring cities. We can unlock this for 20 planks, and then what we can do is for our tools. So we're going to set a limit on this, and I'm thinking 20 is a good limit, so we will buy up until the inventory reaches that. And that has given us a free territory, which is awesome. So I am thinking we're going to head straight in this direction for the moment. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Awesome. And this is like where we want to expand our industry, and it's going to give us the option to get across the water pretty soon as well, which is good. So we've completed that. We're getting more people coming to the village. Lovely. So now it's just going to be positioning them where we want them. So we need 20 people. No, we don't. What do we need to unlock the tailors? 15 serfs to unlock this. So it's just a question now of kind of upgrading people and getting this area running quite nicely. Is that 2 houses? It looks like it. I like how they're built like that. This is what I mean. Or is this 1 house? I'm not sure. I think it's 2. That's 1. It's 1 house. But I like the models a lot. This is going really well. That's cool. So what should we do now? Well, let's just... Who have we got that's unemployed? So we want to make sure we've got a decent amount of food coming in. And we're going to put you onto the forager. Lovely. That's just going to help the food go there. Nice too. So we want to try and like work through this list. So I want to get... Probably going to need a sheep farm up. So sheep farms we could probably put over in this territory, just out the way. Or do we want to try and get across and have our farming on the opposite side? I mean, we could go for this early on. I think we do, actually. This is my thought process. What I'm thinking, where do we build? Where do we build our... Be in here, won't it? A wooden bridge. So what we can do is we can build a nice little bridge over here. Yeah, okay. I think that's an idea. There we go. How much is that going to cost us? 200 planks. Clear. I mean, we could go for it. I mean, there's no reason that we shouldn't set it up. So let's set it up. I feel like I might regret this. This is quite big, but I like the idea of us getting across the other side very early. We want to try. I'm going to try and make it as small as I can because I don't want to be wasting too much here. We just want you on there. Is that going to do it? Yeah. Okay. We get a nice small little bridge across there. That's 130 planks. That's a lot better. Okay, we've done it. That's up and going. They're going to be focusing on that. Are we making... We've got money coming in. That is fine. So we want to build our sheep over there. But what we could do... We can't set any of this up yet either. But that's where I'm thinking the sheep farm will go over here. We could also get other parts of this over here as well. We've got more food we can use here, and we can get more. We could probably, if we want to, we can move the woodhutters camp over here too. And they've got access. We could even set up. Quite interesting to see this. We could even set up. We can hop across to other islands from here too as well. Okay, so there's lots of options for us. It's going to take a while for that to get done, but that's not a problem. Have we got any other people here? Anyone else want a job? You want a job? So I guess we're going to need you in the woodcutters camp, my friend. There you go. Just so we can get lots of these made. We're going to be going through them quite quickly, and we are buying tools. We have got a negative income at the moment. We go into the trade. I wonder if there's anything we can sell that we're holding quite a lot of at the moment. I think we're only negative because we just bought the tools. We're not using tools over here, are we? No, we're just using planks. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be a problem for the short term, but that is going to be something which we will experience in the long term. An envoy is requesting an audience with us. Oh, no. We missed it. Okay, bye, envoy. Should keep an eye out on that as well. That'll keep our king, or whoever it is, a lot happier. So I'm quite happy with this, so I think we're going to end the episode here, guys. So let me know your thoughts on this. And as always, if you enjoy the video, guys, hit the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Alright, guys, take care. Ciao.